Today we're going to be building 1-butanol 3-methyl.
To build this molecule, we're going to be using the Snatoms kit. For white is hydrogen, black is carbon, and for oxygen, we're going to be using red.
The molecule that we're going to be building today is C5H12O. So we're going to be using 5 carbon atoms, 1 oxygen atom, and 12 hydrogens.
So we're going to start off by building the molecule, and we're going to take our carbon atom that is going to be bonded to an oxygen, and the oxygen is going to have a hydrogen atom bonded to it, and so this is going to be our alcohol group. So this carbon is going to be a CH2 group, so it's only going to have 2 hydrogens bonded to it. And then to make it an sp3, we're going to bond it to this next carbon that is also going to be a CH2 group. So there's our first hydrogen and then our second hydrogen. So this carbon is also going to be an sp3 group. So we take our carbon and we bond it to it. And then this carbon is just going to be a CH group. So that means it only has 1 hydrogen bonded to it. And it has a methyl group on the bottom. So we're going to take our carbon, bond it to this carbon, and put the hydrogens on the carbon. So all of our carbons so far are sp3. Moving on to our last carbon, it's bonded right here, and it is also an sp3, and it is a methyl group, which means it has 3 hydrogens bonded to it. So this is what our molecule looks like. So we have our alcohol group, and then we have our carbon chain, and then this carbon is bonding a methyl group. So the functional groups present in this molecule are an alcohol group and an alkane as the whole group, which means that there are no pi bonds or double bonds, just sigma bonds.
So whenever we look at this molecule, we can see that we have a 4-carbon chain, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the first carbon, we have an alcohol group, and then on the third carbon, we have a methyl group. So that's where we get our name of this molecule as 1-butanol 3-methyl. So now we can talk about the molecular geometry of these atoms. So starting off with our oxygen atom, it has a molecular geometry of being bent, and it has the bond angle of 109.5, and it is bent due to having 2 lone pairs. So this next carbon atom is tetrahedral, and it has a bond angle of 109.5. So all of these carbon atoms are the same as this carbon atom, so that means that all of these are tetrahedral and they have a bond angle of 109.5. So getting into the chemophysical properties, the Cas number is 123-51-3, and as we have already talked about, the molecular formula is C5H12O. Our functional groups are alcohol and alkane. The molecular weight of this molecule is 88.14 grams per mole. It has a melting point of -117 degrees Celsius, a boiling point of 131-132 degrees Celsius, and the physical state of this molecule at 25 degrees Celsius is a liquid. So I hope this video was helpful on some information about 1-butanol 3-methyl and also how to build it. Thank you for watching.